Yes, Mrs. Fenton, what is it?
Is my doctor still on the floor? I'm still very nervous about this medication. I'd like a little more information.
Hell, Greg, I'm really late. Could you explain to her what's going on?
Oh, I'd be glad to. You see, Mrs. Fenton, your doctor has a very jealous wife, and there's really only a couple hours a day when he can safely see his mistress. And...
I'll be right there, Mrs. Fenton.
Here you go, Mrs. Fenton.
Thanks a lot, nurse.
Guess what? I finally got it out of Mr. Conway. He has family. A brother they haven't spoken in 15 years. I finally convinced him to write a letter to this brother. See, this is something I don't understand. People who do not communicate their true feelings. I mean, they have a chance, yes, a chance for love. And still they let month after month drag by with not a word. Watching, waiting.
Regina.
Yes.
You left your clipboard in 312.
And then, just when you think all hope is lost, he lets you know he cares.
3 West. This is Mommy speaking. What is it, Zach? You and Grandma program my work number into speed dial? You want to show me? No, honey. 3 West. Yes, that was very fast, sweetheart. Zach, I want you to stop playing on the... 3 West. Yes, honey, a world record. But what's our first rule?
I believe it's no personal calls.
Gotta go, Zach. Dr. Riskin, you're back from your lecture tour.
Boy, we sure missed you around here.
Sure did.
And you look wonderful, really, you do.
You'll excuse me, but unless this is going to involve some kind of gift, I have rounds to make. Who the hell are you?
I'm Julie. I'm new here. And Dr. Riskin, I've heard so much about you, and I know that observing you, if you'll allow it, would really help me.
Sweetheart, you're a young, pretty girl with your whole life ahead of you. Help you? I can't even stand to look at you.
Oh, hey, hi, Laverne. I have a bone to pick with you.
What?
I heard through the grapevine that you have turned down 3 dates this month.
4.
3, 4, so sue me.
I just decided a few weeks ago I need a break. I'm through dating for a while.
What?
Dating. It's just a bunch of dressed-up people lying to each other about who they are. You know, it'd save so much time if you could just meet someone at the door naked and in a bad mood.
You don't think for 1 second I'm going to let you give up, do you?
I happen to have the perfect man for you. Well, thanks, but no thanks, Laverne.
We'll talk about it tomorrow at lunch. But in the meantime, I want you to think about the fact I would have a perfect record as a matchmaker if it weren't for that God-blasted Kiefer Sutherland.
Please call the operator.
Well, Greg.
Yeah.
We need to have a little chat.
Sure. Please call the operator.
It's about your attitude.
I have a great attitude.
Towards the patients. The patients love you. The problem is your attitude with the doctors.
Oh, the guys in the white coats that are killing patients. Yeah.
Greg, that's exactly what I mean. Now, a lot of the doctors have come to me and asked if I would talk to you about your general lack of respect. Some have begged. Several have threatened. One was actually crying, Greg.
Will you leave? Which one?
Greg, they want you transferred.
Okay, how about Maui?
You need the nurse for 303?
Oh, my God, that's me.
Greg, this is serious. Someone even mentioned transferring you to the autopsy department.
Hey, no, not that. I hate autopsy. And it's freezing down there. No one ever visits.
Well, if you don't want this to happen, you're going to have to start showing the doctors the respect they think they deserve.
Look, I don't know what to say. I know I can do better if you just give me another chance. I can learn to love doctors. Hey, doctors, our national treasure.
Okay. Thanks.
Hey, thank you, Doc. See, the new Greg.
Here I am, Dr. Riskin. And I promise if you give me a chance, I'll show you that I really am a good nurse.
Oh, swell, the perky one.
Hi, kid.
Julie, this is Mr. Milner. Mr. Milner wants to die.
Oh, my God.
Don't listen to her.
No, don't. God knows he never does. Mr. Milner had a triple bypass 4 days ago. This morning, when the orderlies went in to move him, they found a bag of jelly donuts lodged in between his legs.
Okay, but has anyone thought to ask those guys what the hell they were doing down there to begin with?
Arnold, please. It's all yours, Cupcake. I gotta go. I'll be back later tonight around 8.
Do me a favor. Wear something black, low cut, a little lace maybe.
Arnold, I've been your physician for 25 years. I know your heart like the back of my hand, and believe me, you couldn't take it.
Kid, your hands are shaking.
She scares me a little.
You want to know a secret? She scares me a little, too. I'll tell you what, while I'm in here, why don't you and me stick together?
Okay, Mr. Milner.
Good. Got a light?
No. Now, you should listen to her. She's still your doctor.
Please, what does she know? Okay, Julie Milner, tell me about your life.
Well, it's really pretty simple, I guess. Cleaning, sterilizing, checking the cabinets for medications.
I'm asking about your home life.
Mr. Miller, I'm telling you about my home life.
What, a kid like you? You should be out having a good time. That's what life is for. Don't you go to parties?
No. I find them just a tad claustrophobic. All those people standing around the same room for hours, exchanging germs through one communal bowl of dip.
What are you doing? You're going to miss out on your whole life. Look, starting tomorrow, I'm going to help you get over some of your fears.
You could do that?
You bet I can. Because, kid, I'm not afraid to live.
Well, I'm not afraid to live, Mr. Milner. I'm just afraid of getting killed in the process.
How did I call? Yes, Mr. Mitchell?
Nurse, my Jell-O is gray.
That's not Jell-O, Mr. Mitchell. That's the steak.
And this garlic bread?
That's the Jell-O. I'll have the kitchen whip you up something you can identify, Mr. Mitchell.
Paco, damn it, Paco, where's my dry cleaning? I told you to get it an hour ago.
I'm sorry. I was kind of distracted by that guy with the massive head wound.
It's always something with you, isn't it, Paco?
Come on.
Greg, don't. Now remember what Hank said.
Nurse?
Yes, Your Worship.
Mr. Sternberg in 320 needs 300 milligrams of INH.
Oh, no.
What is it?
With all due respect, because I don't want to make any trouble, and God knows I would never correct you. A great healer.
Wait a minute. Stop questioning me. You have been talked to, pal. Now, you just give him the INH now.
I'm sorry. May I look up at you when I address you? Silly me, it's just a thing, but I had assumed you'd actually read his chart. See, his doctor changed his prescription, seeing the INH was damaging his liver, but you're a doctor, too. What the hell, it's only a liver, you know? I mean, the guy's 74 years old. Maybe he's lived long enough. Your call, okay?
Oh, boy, this is some mess now. I don't know what to do.
What happened?
How can I tell you? Okay, let's say you are the nurse and I am the patient. Oh, can I be the patient? You're too annoying to be the patient. Sandy, you be the patient.
I'm too busy to be the patient. Let Annie be the patient.
I can't tell you how hurt I am by this. I really think I'd make an excellent patient. Okay, fine, you can be the patient. Now, you haven't seen your brother in 15 years. I'm gonna have to stop you there. My brother and I are very close.
Enough. Julie, go. Gina, what?
Okay, I have lied to this patient. I thought Mr. Conway wanted to write a peacemaking letter to his brother, but this letter he dictates is full of anger and hatred. I cannot mail this letter. And besides, I don't even know how his brother could read it if he spends all day walking around with his head up his... Does he say what I think it does?
How much time you got for lunch, kid?
Half hour. See you on the first floor.
Where you going?
To the stairs. I can't ride the elevator.
Aha! Lesson number 1. You're going to learn to ride in an elevator.
Lesson number 2, it ain't gonna happen.
He's right, Mr. Miller. I'd rather not. Such a small, cramped space. All those different people breathing the same air over and over and over.
Julie, get in.
Oh, dear. Oh, first we better check the capacity. Let's count off counterclockwise, shall we? Starting with you, sir. You'll be number 1.
Now, Julie. See? That's not so bad, is it?
Sandy,
I'm telling you, I know what you like, and you like this doctor. He cooks, he wants children, he's bright, he's cultured. No. I've also seen him at the gym pumping iron. Glistening droplets of sweat practically dancing down his Adonis-like torso. Well, it's hard to pass up culture.
Lesson number 2. You're going to learn to eat from the salad bar.
Not a chance, Mr. Miller. Besides, I don't even know why you're doing this.
Because you're afraid. And you're wasting your life. You need help, and I'm here to help you. And possibly snag myself a bacon cheeseburger.
When hell freezes over, Mr. Miller.
Sandy, just go out with him once. Nuh-uh, I don't even want to meet this man. Oh, Lord. What if I was to say the two of you meeting, there would not be one embarrassing moment? I mean, it'd be like two people bumping into each other in the hall. If you're sure. I am sure. Well, all right. You, Dr. Airphone, come on over here. Here's that pretty little gal I'm telling you about.
You are a dead woman, Laverne.
Yes, Mr. Paulson?
Yeah, hi. Say, a lovely young Latin woman just came into my room and gave me a sponge bath.
I see. Is there a problem?
Oh, God, no. I just had to tell someone.
Glad you're enjoying your stay here, Mr. Paulson. How was your lunch with Laverne?
Oh, don't talk to me about Laverne. She fixed me up tonight with a doctor.
Well, it sounds like a step up from the pest control guy.
I didn't even want this date, and you're not going to believe how she did it. Okay, now you're the guy, right? Now I'm Laverne. I'm sitting way over here. What? Should I be Laverne?
Yes, Mr. Conway?
Gina, did you send that letter to my brother?
Sure did, Mr. Conway.
You did?
Well, in a way, I just changed a few things around.
Like what?
Well, like, for instance, when he wanted to say, I hate your guts, I slept with your wife, I put down, hey, sport, how's the family? And then, when he wanted to write, you miserable pig, I see you in hell, I put down, listen, why be such a stranger?
Annie, code blue, room 303.
Code blue, room 303. Code blue, room 303.
Mr. Milner?
All right, let's open this up. All right, continue CPR. Let's bag him with 100% O2.
Sandy, get another D5 half normal.
There's no pulse.
Shock him with 200 joules.
200 ready.
All right, here we go. Charging. Everybody clear? All right, up at the 300 joules.
300 ready.
Charging. Everybody clear?
No pulse.
Scared you, huh, kid?
Oh, Mr. Milner, I was so worried about you. I've never known anyone who died before.
You're a nurse.
I'm new at nursing.
I'm new at dying.
Good morning.
Hiya, Doc.
You made it.
Yeah.
Great. Here goes the weekend.
Now you're going to lie there until you're completely well.
Till tomorrow. We have a date.
We do?
You forgot?
Was it important?
Maybe not to you. I came back from the dead.
What were we going to do?
You were going to drink out of a public water fountain.
I can't do that, Mr. Milner.
You still don't get it, do you, kid? You saw what happened to me yesterday. You better learn to enjoy your life now. I saw the other side. You're not going to like it.
Why not?
You got to go up in an elevator.
Dr. Caro, surgery, please.
Thought I'd drop by and chat a little about your date last night. He's perfect, isn't he? I've got to run.
Laverne, wait. Look, it was awkward and uncomfortable. We had nothing in common, and we're not going out again.
Yes, you are.
No, we are not.
Well, obviously, you are not the right person to be talking to about this.
What? Wait a minute. What are you talking about? It's my life.
Not anymore.
Laverne, I will not have you running my life.
I'm not running it. I'm just going to take it away from you, fix it, and then I'll give it back.
Yes, Mr. Conway?
Gina, I just got a call from my brother.
Damn, I was out of here in 10 minutes. Oh, good.
Gina, what kind of letter did you send him? That miserable jerk called me to say he loved me.
Mr. Conway, I have not been in this country for very long. It is possible that I might have gotten some of the words, how do you say, mixed up.
Yeah, you sure as hell did.
I'm sorry.
Well, I guess we all get a little mixed up sometimes. I told that lousy SOB. I loved him, too. Thanks, Gina.
You're welcome, Mr. Conway. Excuse me, Gregor.
Yeah.
What is the lousy SOB?
Lousy SOB. Well, here comes one now. Hi, Dr. Mosso. Hi, Dr. Bring me a nice tie. Nice shoes, Doctor. You know that? Hey, great outfit, Doc. You look terrific.
Greg.
Hey, I'm working here. Come on, you know?
Now, Greg, we have to talk now.
Okay.
The other doctors and I feel you've gone a little overboard with the respect thing.
What?
And I think it would be advisable if you went back to your old self.
My old self. That's what you want now?
Yeah.
Okay. Look, I can't keep this up, okay? It's Greg be this, Greg be that. I do and I do and I do for you people. You're never satisfied. This thing is tearing me apart. So much better.
Okay. Unaccustomed as I am to interfering in other people's affairs, the two of you have left me no choice. Now, you were made for each other. I know this is an awkward situation, so to make it easier on you, I have prepared a list of the things you have in common. Number one, pig-headedness. I think you can take it from there.
Sandy, look, about last night,
Yeah?
Well, did you think, did you feel any,
No, nothing.
Yeah, me either, nothing.
So?
Well, so what do we do?
Oh, I think we have to get married. Look, it's okay. I'll just call her later and tell her she was wrong.
You know, she just ticks me off.
Yeah, me too. But according to item 14, that's just another thing we have in common. I love Laverne, but sometimes her meddling makes me crazy.
The thing that makes me the craziest is that she's always right.
You think so?
She has been so far. You know, actually, there was one time I thought she was wrong, but it turned out she was... Oh, hell, I'm running late. Are you free for dinner?
Sure. Italian?
I love Italian.
Great. What time? The reservations are at Emilio's at 7:30. If you'd read down to item number 29, you'd have known that.
Oh, it's Mr. Gilmer. He must be coming out of the anesthesia. Yes, Mr. Gilmer?
Yeah, hi. I'd like a boneless burger, please. 2 bags of fries and a Coke.
Thank you, Mr. Gilmer. Please drive through. Greg, take Mr. Gilmer some water and try to explain to him where he is.
Oh, he is in Loopy Land.
Good morning.
Oh, no, Julie, wait.
I can't. I'm late. I have to go to the water fountain with Mr. Milner. Mr. Milner? Mr. Milner?
Julie, honey.
I can't talk to you right now. I've got to find Mr. Milner. Well, we had an appointment, and he always keeps his appointments, so he must be in another room, right? They must have moved him to another room. They must have, because I'm already late, and he wouldn't just... Because he wouldn't just... Annie? Mr. Milner's dead.
I know, sweetheart. He went last night. It happened real fast.
I know I'll miss him too, Julie. It's okay. Go ahead and cry. Nothing wrong with caring. Good nurses care.
Does that mean that you think I'm a good nurse?
What is this, an awards banquet?
Come on, baby. Let's go back to the desk.
What are you talking about? Go back to the desk and what? Talk, work, order lunch?
Work.
I can't work. Annie, a man just died.
Listen, honey, you're just going to have to trust me. It's time to go back to work.
Oh, this is crazy. This feels really wrong. Mr. Milner's dead. How can that guy be changing a light bulb? How can those people outside be mowing the lawn? How do you expect me to pretend that nothing's happened?
You don't pretend. You just know and you care and you take care of the people who are living. That's the job, Julie.
Well, I can't do it.
Okay. I have an idea. Now, let's say that you're Mr. Milner and that I'm you. Now, what is it that you'd want me to do? You think on that a little bit.
Dr. Ward, 561 West, please. Dr. Ward, go to 561 West. Dr. Ward, 561 West, please.
Coming up, our parents weren't like this. It's the show that forever changed the way we think about adulthood. In tonight's episode, Corey Parker guest stars as Melissa's much younger and wiser boyfriend. Trying to be grown up, they're our favorite 30-somethings. Next, right here, only on Lifetime.